Hello, Caroline here again. This has become a sort of weekly occurrence simply because I really enjoy it. So welcome. I'll be guiding you through this little guided meditation for the strawberry full moon. Strawberry only because wild strawberries, are ripe this time of year. So that's where that got its name. This particular June 17th, the moon rests in the fiery sign of Sagittarius. So we're sort of in balance, lunar, moon element, and then the fiery element of Sagittarius. But I'll have us dive a bit deeper into the flames of this full moon for insight, for release and shedding, just an opportunity for that. If you're not already in a comfortable seat, a comfortable space, you're welcome to pause this and take the time to set up as you'd like. Grab a cup of tea, whatever you feel called to at this moment in time. Once you're ready to begin, you can simply start to observe your breath and notice your inhales and your exhales. You might even drop your eyes shut if they're still open, beginning to turn your gaze within and allowing the breath to slow the mind, to welcome stillness and silence in with some ease. Before we begin, you can take a moment and thank yourself for arriving in this way for yourself. All your layers of being benefit from these moments of presence in breath and in being. Full moons often cause heightened energies, and this one might feel especially short-tempered. So to honor your time and to bring some balance to these possible sensations, we'll ease right into a visualization, straight into a fire, a slow burning fire. The flames, they flicker. With every inhale of your breath, the fire lifts to be more potent. And in every exhale, the embers fly away. The fire and its burning move in tune with your very breath. Now this fire, it can exist only in your mind. Perhaps you yourself are in this image, or you're just aware of how close you are to your fire. You might stand nearby. Perhaps you're floating out at sea, watching a bonfire on the beach, and how it somehow still moves in tune with all you are, as much so as the sea. Become aware of how it grows and the embers leap. See the root of the fire, how it is grounded somewhere in some way. You realize that you are aware of what this fire is burning. In all the smoke, you know what floats to the sky, what moves beyond the physical even beyond the energetics, the ether around us, around you. You have a sense of awareness of what moves beyond this realm and escapes your view. Still with your breath, inhales, flames, exhales, the movement beyond, the shedding, the slow, subtle burn. You can imagine the heat of the fire, or if you're in the water, you can still see the flames flicking out on your face, on the reflections around you. Become aware of where you are in terms and in connection to the fire. Near, far, within the flames themselves. Know that you are on time. You are where you are meant to be, in the flow of the flames, the tides of these lunar cycles. There are no wrong turns to be made. You simply are a being as you are meant to be. Your natural state is flow and balance. In this natural state, flow and balance, it calls for fire, calls for water. You are of both. You can focus on this connection, how you are of the fire, the reds and orange, yellows. Even as it burns, perhaps what no longer serves, you are of these flames. You are cosmic, dust of dust. A true miracle it is that you are here, a witness to all these elements and their magic, allowing us all to be pieces of spirit, experiencing human experience via the collection of cosmic dust in the most divine way. Rest in these flames, in the knowledge that you are one with all that is, for a couple rounds of breath. From here, I'll share a bit more about the energetics of this full moon. If you'd like to begin to draw out of your meditation, you're more than welcome to invite subtle movement back into your body and move intuitively from there, or remain in stillness. Be gentle with yourself as you move out of this present space. So this full moon, in tune with the wild strawberries, in tune with the wild fiery Sagittarius, you're called to tap into some of your fiery nature while still moving from the roots of the flame, the earthly essence, from a space of grounded awareness of your ability to explore the earth, this realm of being. How can you play, dance, sway under this full moon? If you feel called to dance and sway during these days of lunar abundance, do so slowly so as to honor and balance the heightened energies which often come up around this time of the month. To begin slow will allow for you to find flow with minimal disruption. If and when you move, you might feel called to deepen or quicken, and so long as you're moving from a space of genuine heart and awareness, you can allow for this because it's really drawing you into the moon. A little bit on why I've been creating these meditations. I suppose it's because I see the benefits in my own practice, my students' practice, and it's a way to connect into the lunar cycles beyond just an Instagram post. The way I see it, the lunar cycles and the way people are feeling called to tune into them, the masses really are. It's no trick or silly trend. I think it's a rise in need for flow and yin, femininity in an energetic sense, to come back to the forefront of our days. Some call this practice, or part of this practice, rewilding, which means to unlearn what society and what systems in place, no need to name them, but what we can unwind from what we have gathered from them and internalized in our beliefs and behaviors. You can put them in your fire, step into your own fire, a space all your own. Melt into a slow burn. Be open to learning new ways and fresh perspectives in so many facets of life and our daily rituals. Unlearn, relearn, and repeat sometimes. So many of us are taking the time to do the work to return to our wild ways, to see our links to cosmic dust, earthly roots, fire, embers, waters, ether. Connect. Move from there during these fiery strawberry full moon days. Thank you for listening. I'll leave you just with a brief mantra. It goes like this. I am on time. All is here. All is within. May I tread through the waters ahead, even those littered with debris and flickers of flame, with grounded breath, watering my roots on the shoreline, and liven up the sparks within. I trust in my guides, myself, spirit, to pull me where I am to be. Thank you again for listening. If you feel called to, you can like and subscribe to stay in tune in another way. There's more full moon info linked in the description as well. I'm sending you full moon blessings, love and light, and some slow cooling energy in these fiery days of summer.